Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. We are here tonight we're going back to normal, which is regular old Tiki Tuesday. No spooky business. Regular old Tiki Tuesday. I had a talk with my producer a little bit ago. We think we might have jumped the gun on how early we did our Halloween episode. So we will be back, and listen to this. We're going to be back on Halloween to make a zombie in a spooky sense. So get ready. Listen, be prepared for that. That's what we got. Instead of continuing the spooky theme, we're just going to make a regular old tiki drink called Reef Juice, created by a guy named Charles Tobias. What an interesting dude this guy is. We'll tell you about him here in just a second. And I think right off the top, we're going to have to sing happy birthday to winner of the 2023 Cushtender Derby, DC Debbie Clark.
Welcome to Drinks, Dr. Cush.
We're going to try that intro one more time. Let it heat up for a second. We're going to try the intro now.
Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink.
Happy birthday, DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cushtender Derby. We are very excited to have you as part of our community. You have been a huge part of this community for a long time, and we adore you. I know you are on your way out. Usually we do the singing at the end. We can start by the singing. Let's do a quick happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie Clark, DC. Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cushtender Derby, the first official winner. My brother doesn't count. Happy birthday to you. Well done, DC Debbie Clark. Thank you very much for being part of the community, and a very happy birthday to you. Let's get into let's say hi to the people. We'll just start by saying hi to the people. Hey. Good evening, Shawnee Bandbaker. He is here, ready to go. Good to have you too, Shawnee. Always a pleasure, never a chore. We got Tiki Bonbon ready to go, the winner of the 2025 Cushtender Derby. I did notice something. I think we do have the Triple Crown here currently. We will say hello to the other Triple Crown here in just a second. Here is Moose, ready to go. Roger G. In the place to be. Good to see you, Roger. Cocktail Lulu. Bonbon is a creative master. Totally agree. Couldn't agree more. What an amazing freaking costume she had. She came as Zombie, but with the box and everything. Amazing. Excellent. No notes. There we go. The Triple Crown. We have winners of the 2024 Cushtender Derby. The husbands are here. So that is the three official winners. Again, I love my brother. He doesn't count. It's his birthday. It was his birthday. I forget it was his birthday. Michael J. Husband, winner of the 2024 Cushtender Derby here as well. Dougie G. Tiki is here. Good to see you there, Dougie G. Howdy, y'all, to you. There's DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cushtender Derby. Happy birthday to you. Bonbon got fajitas. Hopefully she brought enough for everybody. I'm having leftover soup tonight. Not the same. Kyle's lawyer is here. Shocked that name was available on YouTube, but I guess Kyle is hard to legislate. Let's see who else we got here. Amy Beer is ready to go. Happy birthday to DC. Absolutely. Happy birthday to DC. Look at all these birthday wishes rolling in for DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cushtender Derby. Tiki Court. Working tonight. We'll watch later. I trust you. I'm going to be looking for that view. So just know I can't tell who actually watches these things. Paul Bell Amaro is here. Happy birthday to DC and Ho Dodgers. Couldn't agree more. Ho Dodgers. Motu Jan, happy birthday, DC. Street PI 1010. Aloha. Happy to you there, Street. Yes, have a very singy happy birthday. There we go. The husbands are in the house. Everybody's very excited. Cheers. Richie the Whiff! Look what I got. I was like, gosh, you know, I probably should use a big cube for this, but there's a reason we're not using big cubes today. Richie the Whiff is here. We're using whiffing cubes tonight, so get ready for that. Richie the Whiff has a weird thing with those cubes. Loves them. Loves them. So they got named after him. Yeah, big happy birthdays all in the house for DC. People are very excited that Rich is here. Listen, it's, the whole crowd's back together. We have enough people here watching to make this seem like it is not an absolute waste of time. So let's get into it. We're making a drink today called Reef Juice. Reef Juice. Now there is a caveat with this one, and a caveat that in the past I have railed against. Do not like it. Do not care for it. Not my cup of tea. And that is this. In order to make a painkiller, you can get sued if you put a painkiller on your menu and you don't use Pusser's rum. I thought, garbage. Hot garbage. If you can find something that is delicious, that works in it, why can't we call it a painkiller? Well, turns out a guy named Charles Tobias is the creator of Pusser's rum. And at first, I really did not want to like this guy. Guy was he made billions of dollars by doing defense contracts. He was out there, you know, he was rich. He was a very rich guy. And one day decided he was going to quit everything. Driving to work one day, honk, 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 and said, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to take my billions of dollars and I'm going to go live on a boat. That's what he did. Sailed around the world, this Charles Tobias did, finding different types of things. He found this Navy rum. He was in Greece for a while. I like Greece, but lovely little country. Adorable. Tahini? I love Tahini. Quit his job. Found the Royal Navy, decided he was going to take their stuff anyway. I then read the beginning of his little life, born in Canada. But he did immigrate. He came into the United States, and he went to possibly he did possibly the greatest thing you can do in the United States. A lot of you are probably going to guess what he won the lottery, what he opened up a dog shelter. No. He went to the University of Southern California. Smart cookie. Smart people go to the University of Southern California. He went and got a real degree. Turns out he did not get a comparative literature and theater degree. So he was able to use that to some effect. Anyway, my fellow alumni from the University of Southern California, Charles Tobias, I take back every bad thing that I've said about Pusser's rum. You sue whoever you need to. Trojan Army, fight on, buddy. We got this. So anyway, he was hanging out in Florida. I think a lot of USC people head out to Florida. Hanging out there in Florida, and he had a friend driving his boat. Toot, 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 toot. Ran into a reef. Boat gone. Ruined the boat. You can't run into reefs and still have a boat. So he made this friend this little drink to sort of make him feel better, and he named it Reef Juice. Now, normally I would say, I don't know, you're kind of rubbing it in there, Chuck Tobias. But he did go to USC, so I'm sure it was all in good fun. Honestly, fight on, buddy. Really hilarious stuff you're doing there. Really, really funny, and I love it. Everything you're doing, Chucky, we are good with that. We're going to start over here with Reef Juice. Kind of an interesting split. I don't know what Chuck's familiarity with like how to build a cocktail is. I'm seeing this cocktail just sort of written out. It seems like it could go one of two ways. It could be a surprisingly good cocktail or hot garbage. He did go to USC though, so I'm going to take a guess and say it turned out pretty good. So let's get into it. We're going to start off cheapest ingredients first. This is the cheapest ingredient I can possibly get right here. This is a lime off of a tree of mine. This is the biggest one, and it has the smallest yellow spot. Basically a free lime. if you don't count all the water and actually buying the tree, the room it takes up in the yard, you know, feeding Kyle, taking care of him, that whole thing. If you don't count all of that, basically just a free lime. So we're gonna try and get as much juice as we can out of this lime from my my tree named Tito. A little brown in there. Not ideal, but we'll still try and eke this guy out right here. We're gonna go ahead and throw in. Oh, thank you. Cocktail Lulu says, looking good, Tito. Yeah, I love that people remember the name of my silly tree. I'm not judging him, Kyle. Just the one lime. It's got a little bit of a brownness in it. Okay, fine. Anyway, well done, Tito. Let's, why don't we give Tito his due. Do you think that's under crowds? I bet it's under crowds. Yeah. Yes, he did have a hard summer. Yeah, Kyle's been talking to Tito a lot recently. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put in about 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. I assume that that's about what this lime is going to give us. It doesn't seem like the juiciest lime I've ever seen, but maybe Tito will surprise us. Maybe it's got extra good flavor. So 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. I am also, even though nobody told me to, I'm dropping the lime into the drink. We want those good oils on the outside, so we'll squeeze this little bit in here. Perfect. Excellent. Well done. Continuing on. Kyle, remind me that this is in here. We don't need another Halloween Horror Nights growing in the bar. We're gonna pop over here. I'm not making enough drinks currently to juice a whole pineapple, so we're just going to continue on with our Trader Joe's episode here. This is 100% pineapple juice from Trader Joe's. If you got to get pineapple juice, I think Dole is very nice. It's a little sweet, but still pretty good. This stuff is it's closer to what pineapple juice really tastes like. Obviously, it's canned. It's going to taste a little like it's canned. What are you going to do? Are you going to juice a pineapple? That's up to you, pal. You do you. We need 2.5 ounces of some pineapple juice. That's 2. Another half. Very nice. Plus, I could have a pineapple drink later tonight, too. Okay. We're also going to be sweetening this up. Yes, the pineapple juice. We've talked about this, and we're going to talk about it again because I have to talk about something on this show. Otherwise, it's just I'm going to tell you too many personal stories. It becomes a whole issue. Kyle's lawyer then finds other things to write me notes about. I don't like it. So I'm going to tell you this story again. Pineapple juice is technically a souring agent in a lot of cocktails. A guy, Archer, Jason Archer, has a theory on citrus. I really like it. I think it's a really interesting theory. It's not something that I have gotten deep into at this point, but I like the idea, and I'm going to do some tests myself. He says that there are full sours and there are half sours. A full sour would be something like a lime juice or lemon juice. So that's a full sour. When you're trying to balance out something, that's a full sour. Most of it is very sour. Pineapple juice, orange juice, I would take a guess and say like passion fruit juice, those kinds of things. These are half sours. There is a sour in there, but it's sort of balanced. There's some sweetness in there too, so it's not going to give you that full kick of sour. So if you have to balance out a full-on sweet, then you're going to have to add more of that juice in order to make it the sourness that you want. So pineapple juice in Jason Archer, the owner and operator of Undertow, the #1 bar in Phoenix for a long time, #1 bar in the United States at one point, Platform 18. This guy goes off of full sours and half sours. I think it's brilliant. Not something I would have thought of, but I like that he did because I wasn't sitting around thinking about that kind of stuff. So we have a full sour and we have a half sour in here, but we have 2.5 ounces. So it's really an ounce and a quarter of sourness that we're putting in here for the pineapple juice. Then there's 3/4 of an ounce of the other stuff. Lime, which is a full sour. So we really have 2 full parts of sour in this drink. So we gotta sweeten this bad boy up. So we're gonna go ahead and reach over here for our good friend Banana do Brazil. This is not the decoration of this thing. I believe this started off white. I think that this bottle has been with me since I opened Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I do not believe that I bought this bottle. I believe this was a bottle that I brought home from one of the bars to do, as one of the bars that I worked at more than 5 years ago now, in order to do some experiments. And it turns out bars closed, so I didn't return this bottle. Whatever. Yes, Motu Jen says it definitely has. Yeah, there you go. Motu Jen, my bar troll. She knows everything that is in this bar. We're gonna go ahead and put in 1 full ounce of some Banana do Brasil. Full ounce. That's kind of a lot to throw into a cocktail like this. Just making sure I got everything. Okay. It's kind of a lot to throw into a cocktail like this. The banana liqueur is intense. Banana liqueur is intense. I don't think that we have ever truly mastered the flavor of banana. I think that if you, all you have to do is look to runts. What is the worst runt? By far, banana. They think they have figured out banana, but I don't think we're there yet. I think we will probably put a man on Mars before we absolutely get the banana flavor down. So be careful with banana liqueur. All types of banana liqueur. Just be careful with them. I think Tempest Fugit has a pretty good one, but I still don't think that they're there. Anyway, let's reach down here. We're going to grab a little bit more sweetener. Since we've talked about, if we're talking about Jason Asher and his theory of sours, then right now we have 2. Bonbon likes the Tempest Fugit. Yeah. To be honest with you, Bonbon, I don't know that much about the Tempest Fugit one. It may taste exactly like it. Shawnee Panabaker, I think, has a better idea, which is to flavor your own stuff with banana chips. Banana Laffy Taffy is nearly as bad. Yeah, completely agree. Nobody has ever said in candy, like, hey, my favorite one is the banana flavored one. That is just, it's just not in the, it's not right. It's not the right thing to say. I'm not here to censor your speech or anything, but if you say that, I think you got to go. If banana is your favorite flavor of candy, pack your bags. It's time. Lost the plot. So basically what we have right now is 2 ounces of sour, or 2 parts of sour, 1 part of sweet. That will probably give us too sour of a cocktail. Now, we also have to take into account that some of that sour is pineapple, and pineapple also brings with it a lot of sweet. So we got to balance it out a little bit. We're going to be balancing it out with this stuff. Now, this thing seems like it's been to Jamaica in the past weeks. Let me just, first of all, we love Jamaica. Jamaica is currently being beaten down by Hurricane Melissa. Jamaica is where rum comes from. It's my favorite rum. We are putting everything that we can to the good things happening to Jamaica. This does look like, though, that it has been in Jamaica with the crazy smearing. Seems like it's been through a bit of a storm currently. We have our grenadine, homemade grenadine. I have no idea whether Chuck, a fellow Trojan, fight on for Ole SC. Our men do fight on to victory, and our alma mater dear. It's up to you. Fight on and win. I assume that he probably used roses. Now, if I could get a sit down with Chuck, I would tell him, hey, maybe that's not the thing to do. He was born in 1934, so that would make him 90, I think 91 years old. I don't know if he's ready to listen to my theories on roses. Anyway, we're doing our homemade grenadine. We don't need a lot of this. We just need about a ½ ounce of some grenadine in there. And that the grenadine should give us the rest of that sweetness so that we have a balanced, let me say it into the microphone, so that we have a balanced cocktail between sour and sweet. If you think of pineapple as a sour, you think about lime juice as a sour, you are coming up about 2 ounces. Then you add a little bit of that sweetness back into it. It should balance itself out. That seems correct to me. That's cocktail math. And is that anybody's favorite thing? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. This is where I start to question old Chuck. He says, you got to put vodka in here. You have to. Can't do this drink without vodka. Yes, you're going to be doing this drink with my rum, and I want to sell more of that Pusser's rum, but you got to throw some vodka in here. I don't know. I'm sure that his friend that hit the reef maybe just needed a bit of a stronger drink, right? It's called Reef Juice from a dude that hit a reef. Probably he needed a bit stronger. So I think what we're doing is we're fortifying this drink with a little bit of a flavorless, odorless, small water vodka. I don't know what it is. It's not that much. It's only half an ounce. So half an ounce of vodka. Let's do the full half an ounce though. There we go. Oh, that's a full ounce. I forgot what line I was at. All right, anyway, this is going to be slightly stronger. The good news with vodka, there's some good news. You can add more vodka to your drink if you just want it to be stronger. Vodka should not throw off the flavor of your drink. You could probably add 3 times, 4 times as much vodka into a drink as it calls for, and it really should not throw off the flavor of your drink. It should just make it stronger. Okay. Pusser's rum. Because Chuck invented it, we're going to use our Pussers. Now, I think I have enough. Otherwise, we're going to have to add something else. This is Pusser's rum. Now, Pusser's rum it was not... this is not the exact rum that they used when the British Navy was giving out, when it was pussing out its daily rations of rum, its tots. This is not the exact rum. However, Chuck claims to have sat down with the British Navy and gotten their recipe, to have gotten some of their stuff, basically like a starter for their rum, and then they took that to Jamaica, maybe? They took it to a place where they're making rum and had somebody recreate this rum. So as close as we can get to what sailors were drinking when they were being pussed their tot. What a great sentence. When sailors were being pussed their tot, this is about as close as we can get. It does have a bit of, it's unique. It's a unique, Pussers is it's unique. It smells like Pussers. I don't know how else to explain to you. We need 1.5 ounces. Now, I think that this will be 1.5 ounces, but if not, we're going to have to find something else. Oh my gosh. It's a miracle. We had exactly, let's bring in the X-Acto cam. So make sure this works. Yeah, X-Acto cam. Look at that. See that line right there? That's 1.5 ounces. See this right here? Completely out. Wait, what sounds rude? Uh-oh. Oh, well. Justin showed up. What's up, Justin? Good to see you. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and throw in, push your tot. I imagine push your tot sounds rude. Yes. Yes. Push your tot does not sound like the nicest thing you can say to somebody. But, that's what they did. They pussed their tot. Go ahead and throw in 1.5 ounces of some British Navy Pusser's rum. That's the cocktail. Pretty simple. It more or less works out in drink mathematics. It more or less does work out there. So we could have kind of an interesting cocktail on our hands. Now, what we'll be looking for to see like where it goes wrong, where it goes right. If we can't really taste the rum, then we don't need that vodka. Add more rum to it. That's just the way to go. If the banana is too much, then we're in some trouble there. We want to. My initial thought would be to bring back that banana a little bit. My other thought would be to bring back the pineapple a little bit. But it's not my drink. It's Chuck's drink. So we're gonna go ahead and put this right in here. Old Chucky Tobias. Old Chuck Toby. Chucky Toby. We're gonna go ahead and fill that up to the top and give that a little. Never heard "puss" that top before. I think I may have just said a sentence. I often wonder. I get to the pearly gates. I get to ask one question. What question would I ask? The question I would probably ask is, how many sentences did I say that were the first time those sentences were ever said? I think "puss your tot" might be one of them. Get out there and puss your tot. Let's go ahead and give it a big old shake. What glass should we put this in? Let me just say, I don't think this is going to be a super interesting looking cocktail. I think pineapple juice is going to take this over. Oh, there's a glass we can put it in. Have I showed you? I don't think I've showed you guys this glass yet. This was a gift. A friend of my wife's husband, who I got a chance to sit down and talk to. We had a lot in common. Guy likes drinking drinks, and he loves Pee Wee Herman. I love Pee Wee Herman, and I love drinking drinks. He happened to have an extra of this little, oh gosh, we did miss the whipping cubes. Is this whipping cubes? Yes, whipping cubes. Put whipping cubes in. Anyway, this was a gift from him. It is a full-on Pee Wee Herman Tiki glass. Very, very excited. There you go, Bon. Very excited. It's a Pee Wee glass. So we're gonna go ahead and put this. We're gonna pour this into our Pee Wee glass here. Let's do a Pee Wee song while we're doing it, our Pee Wee thing.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. Okay. Today's secret word is.
The issue with Tiki drinks. Couldn't even get close to filling this one up. Just don't look at the top. It's fine. It's fine. We're using a lot of whipping cubes in here, so we are in a good spot. There we go. This right here. Oh, should we probably decorate it? I don't think Pee Wee. I may not be a garnish guy.
How about pretty please? Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
I hear you, Pee Wee. Yeah, Tiki mugs are hard to fill. I don't know how all these bars are always filling up these Tiki mugs, just giving them a lot of stuff. We're going to throw in our little, this guy right here. Move that. And there we have it. This is a drink. Yeah, it's a, what a totem pole. Totem Pee Wee pole. This is a drink that is called Reef Juice. Created by USC alumni, billionaire, defense magnate, and world traveler, a guy named Chuck Tobias, the starter, the original proprietor, the original person that sold the Pusser's rum. We're gonna see how we did. I wanted to find a Pee Wee sound effect that said what I think.
When did you discover that you were so beautiful?
It's pretty close. Yeah. It's really nice. Let me just say it's really nice. I think I'm right. I think I'm correct in saying that the banana, we don't have the technology yet to get a banana liqueur that works super well. So the banana and this is Giffard. Is it? Yeah, Giffard is a good banana. It's a good banana liqueur. There are bad banana liqueurs that are also pretty good. I think 99 Bananas is really good for what you use it for. It's also 99 proof, so it's up there. I think the banana takes a little too much. I do think it's a little juicy for what a tiki drink is. I think this is a reason that a lot of people don't love tiki drinks. This one's just a little juicy. And I also think that probably Chucky could have done a little better in selling his own rum. I'm not picking up a ton of Pusser's rum in this. So just do the full 2 ounces of Pusser's rum. Get that vodka out of there. We don't need this fortified. We could just bump up the rum. I think for a drink like this, you could probably go to like 2.5 ounces of Pusser. Sell those bottles, buddy. Sell those. You're USC. You're business guy. Let's go. Sell your rum, pal. But in the end, it is really nice. The thing that I was worried about. Yes, it was different than a painkiller. Now let me just defend my fellow alumni. Chucky did not create the painkiller. That was somebody else. Somebody else created the painkiller. So we can't blame Chucky for that. Chucky did create this one. Why did I do that? Chucky did create this one, so I do think that we can judge him on that one. We can't judge him on the painkiller. The painkiller is a whole nother situation, and I don't love how they're doing the whole painkiller. You know, they shut down that bar in wherever. But end of the days, it is a really balanced cocktail. Some of the flavors are big, but I do think it's a really sort of a balanced cocktail. I was afraid that it might be too sweet. I'm not coming across that. And then the other side is possibly it could be too sour with all that pineapple juice. I think the pineapple juice is just making it juicy. But in the end, honestly, it gets better as you drink it. It's kind of how everything works, isn't it? Yeah, pretty nice. Anyway. Well done to fellow USC alumnus, Charles Tobias, creator of Pusser's Rum. I appreciate all USC alumni. That's not true. There's been a few bad ones. there's been a very famous bad one in the 90s, Broncos and everything. Not great. We have some fixing up to do. That is what I have for you guys. Okay, so this is my thought on the rest of the week. We could do a show on Thursday. We could do that. Absolutely, yes, of course. Bon. That's a full sour, that one right there. He's really funny in those movies, though. We could do a show on Thursday. We could absolutely do a show on Thursday. I don't think I would make that one Halloween themed. We could just end our Halloween on last Saturday. Or if you guys normally for Halloween, I just hang around the house anyway, so I might as well just come into the bar and do a show on Halloween. If you guys are interested, we can make a zombie. I will find a fun zombie like riff that we can make there. I'll play some spooky music, a little lower. I listen to it. It's a little high, the spooky music. Play a little, less spooky music, but certainly spooky music. Create some atmosphere. You guys can have this playing while the kids are coming to the door. I think that's the way to do it. So then we'll do that. And then on Saturday, we're going to start from the beginning, and we are going to attempt, I think, to always, yes, I'll hand out the candy. Yeah, Amy. So, yes, there's a lot of great cocktails that are zombie-like, like the Undead Gentleman from the guys at Smuggler's Cove. That's a great one. See if you can get the Chopper Zombie riff. What? Okay. One without grapefruit or pineapple. We will try. I will try to do a zombie without grapefruit or pineapple. I think it's so close. It's just so close to the actual holiday that I do think that if we can, I'm going to do this. Now, if nobody shows up, we could be in some trouble. Oh yeah, the Zombie King from Strongwater. That's a great one. Maybe well, I'm sure that he's got kids, right? I say maybe I could give Rob a call, but anyway, we will find something on Friday. Just know that on Halloween we will be back here with you guys to make a cocktail that is a zombie variation for Halloween, and then we'll go. Yay, we hand out candy on Friday. Saturday is Nevada Day. Big parade, big drinking day. Good. So Bon, just triple the recipe and you should be good. Oh, God, we went 40 minutes. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning into Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. We will be back here when? We'll be back here on Friday on All Hallows Eve so that we can... Yes, no show Thursday, Friday instead. Thank you, Kyle Tender. No show Thursday, Friday instead. We'll be back here for Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks very spookily on Halloween. Until then, what do we always say? We always say things like...
Are you guys going trick-or-treating?
I think that guy is creepier than all the other ones. I don't know what his little deal is, but he sounds a little too in to the trick-or-treating. Until then, what do we always say, guys?
Bye! Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
And then...
Bye!
Bye.